cycled to town today. You know what that means? That means walking around bike shops. To be honest, the weather forecast was a little bit drizzly, so I almost didn't cycle in. A bit like yesterday, but yesterday it was a bit more drizzly and it actively rained. Whereas today, a little bit less of a forecast. It's like sub 10%, a very little rain. I got rained on a little bit as I cycled in, but not too bad. But anyway, now it's so hot. I really regret walking up this big ass hill just to go and look in a bike shop and take photos of bike names that I'd heard of before. The big thing is, like, I feel like I want more of a road bike than I do a hybrid. But most, or a lot of road bikes, you can't get rear racks on for your backs, and that's like an essential. So it might look like that I'm going for a roady hybrid rather than a hybridy road, if that makes sense. Two things I miss most about working from home. Firstly is my standing desk. I miss being able to stand up whenever I want. But then secondly is like just being able to get like a glass of juice instead of water without having to like buy like a soft drink, you know, somewhere which is like £3 or something stupid. Otherwise, you know how I'm just an absolutely massive shill for this company. I'm such a big fan of Allbirds, man. These are my fourth pair of footwear I bought from them. And I think they're great. I originally bought them, I was looking for some shoes that I can wear in the evening on holiday. So like not real trainers, like summery shoes, you know. Obviously it's a bit late to buy summery shoes. September. Couldn't find any I liked. I tried to buy some Toms, but they didn't fit me very well. Bought those. They're expensive, but they're so nice. Like I say, I'm a big fan. I've had two pairs of waterproof, one pair of flip-flops, and these. Buy them every day of the week. We had a pretty good day today. We had lots of banter with the team. I introduced two of the new people in our team to other people as we did like a sprint review, and I told just a barefaced lie about that, and people believed me. It was a harmless lie, but it was nice and fun. Cycled back, made the mistake of talking to a guy who I thought was like from the council doing surveys, and it turned out he was like a charity guy. Anyway, managed to get rid of him. Came back here, finished watching Better Call Saul. Brilliant TV show. To be fair, the ending like tails off towards the end, but still brilliant. Like it just peaked a little bit earlier, then went like that, you know. But like the peak was here, and the end was like here, you know. Also started watching. We watched the first episode of House of the Dragon, the new Game of Thrones thing. Interesting start. We'll see. But top two series I've seen so far: Better Call Saul, just in general, and then season 1 of fucking Euphoria. Anyway, I'm trying to talk Laura into watching both of those two things. Problem is, I do feel like I need to watch Breaking Bad again, because it like kind of dovetails. Obviously, they like tie into each other a little bit at the end. It's very good, very good. Bedtime tomorrow is a really long day. We're going to the gym tomorrow morning. I need to make a grapefruit. And then I'm cycling into the office. Really what I should do is cycle and get changed in the... Oh, it's just weird because I'm cycling in and out of town, going to the gym. That's like 2 sets of gym wear. Anyway, it's by the by, we're going to try and fit it all in. There's a small chance I wake up and I can't be bothered because tomorrow I'm going to be out. I'm going to leave here at 6 in the morning. I'm not going to get back till about 10, except for a brief interlude where I come back for breakfast and then cycle or drive into town. Oh, we'll see. I am now pretty much up against it. I've just got back from the gym. It's 8:10. Did a bit of running, did a bit of stepping, did a bit of rowing. Got back here. It's a bit drizzly out, so we're going to see if we're cycling. It should be dry for the rest of the day. So I don't see a real reason why I can't cycle, unless it just suddenly tips it down. Which we are actually forecast quite a bit of rain for the next 2 hours. Hi, Moo Moo. Hi, you okay? What is this? Why are you being nice to me? What have you done? Why have you been sick? Hey, is this nice? What the fuck? Ow! What the fuck? I need to make my breakfast, make my lunch, get my bag ready, get rid of my gym bag, get ready, like gel my hair, deodorant, etc. I'm aiming for work at 9:30 at the latest. So I'm so out of sync. I don't know what's going on today. I got to work 10 minutes late than I aimed. I aimed for 9:30. I had my laptop on and logged in at 22, sorry. So that already is an hour and a half after what I'd expect. and then I was going to go for lunch at 1, which I normally have lunch at 1, and then we had an incident and I'm trying to fix that. That's 2.5 hours later. I'm heading to Cafe Nero for a treat because I deserve it. We'll see if this like works. In theory I can drive in, especially when the office like is not being used. We'll see by the time I get home tonight whether or not cycling is dumb or not, and whether or not starting at 9:30 is dumb. We'll find out. Treated myself to a croissant or a cronut, I don't know. And I think it's the last thing I'll ever do because now I feel like I'm having a heart attack. So better go back and document everything I need to do for this thing. God damn. Anyway, I can log off in 2 more hours. Ugh, I'm normally finished in half an hour. This thing is almost so late in the evening, it almost makes sense to work from home and come in after. 7:30 is like, I could finish work at 4:30, eat dinner, then like bus in and I'd still have time. But the problem is buses just aren't very reliable. That's the reason I was thinking about bikes or cars. Firstly, otherwise I'd have definitely been late if I'd have got the bus. But getting a bus at like 9 o'clock at night is not good. Like you're talking like 1 hour, which is easy to miss when you're playing chess, you know? Couldn't even leave on time because we were like, oh, let's try and break this thing. It didn't break. I was watching the graphs. The graphs were all happy. Closed my laptop, stepped outside. Messages, oh, it doesn't look very happy. Fortunately, we have like 2 systems running in parallel, so no actual issues, but god damn, I don't get out of break today. So I ordered this 2 weeks ago and they messed up the order. Like I paid for a load of things that they didn't give me. And I just got like a email. I emailed them about it and they just responded being like, oh, let us know when you next back in and you can have another box for free. So obviously I went in and I just paid for it. I didn't even tell them. I feel bad, man. The thought was there. That's all that matters. You know, I can afford it. They're probably struggling. I don't know. Truth is, I didn't want to deal with the anxiety and the social awkwardness of going up to the kitchen. It's the kind of place where like you order at a screen and then there's like a kitchen and they just shout your name and just pass you the stuff. And I'm not going to be like, as they're trying to cook shit, be like, hey, excuse me, I've got an email that says this. Anyway, so I'm sure it'll be lovely. I'm sure they haven't messed up this order. You watch now. I'm going to be so annoyed. But chess club starts in about 45 minutes, maybe half an hour. I've got a little carrier bag with a water bottle in it, my chess set and a Kindle, and I'm going to go sit in the square. I'm going to read my little book, I'm going to eat my little lunch, and then we're going to go play chess. And then the plan is to head back to the office, get changed at like 9:30 at night, cycle back in the dark with my lights on the road. I'm nervous about that, to be honest with you. I always cycle back. I cycle in on the road because it's downhill. I cycle back on a path because it's less uphill on the path than it is on the road, even though it's longer. But I feel safer on the road, like cycling around cars, than I would being on a path on my own in the dark. So yeah, this is what I mean about like the idea of bringing a bike may just be a completely dumbass idea and I'll never do it again, but we'll see. I'm not expecting to get back till like 10, and I'm expecting to need a shower and then time to settle down because I've just cycled my little heart out. So I don't think I'm going to get to bed till like 11:30. That was delicious. It was way nicer than last week as well, so I don't know, they must have had a bad week the last time I went. I have 20 minutes to kill before chess club starts, and I might not. Last time I went like late. Can you mind? Last time I went like 5 minutes late, but I might just go on time and then just go to the bar, get a drink, go to the toilet as well, maybe sanitize my hands. I didn't bring in my little bag, my escape bag, because obviously it came on my bike. I brought a bag so I could put some things in it and take it with me instead of having to carry around stupid bike bags. I didn't put my hand sanitizer in it, so cocked it. Here we go, I'm on my way. You know, I haven't been nervous up until now. I was almost thinking to myself, like, I'm just kind of going to this as if of course I'm gonna go, you know? Like the first time I went, obviously it's like, oh, I don't really want to introduce myself, whatever. And now I'm just like, well, I've got my board, I'm coming. Like, haven't really thought about it until I just stood up to walk along. I'm like, oh God. I've only been once before, obviously. But it's cool, we're gonna play some chess. I'm gonna leave like after a couple of games and live the dream. What I need to remember this time is these aren't timed games. They're slow games, which means different type of chess, different style. My nerves evidenced by me walking the long way around the block. I could have just cut straight through the middle of this block. That was really good fun. I'm really into this this little chess club thing. It's great. 3 games, but played one really long game that got like right down to the wire. It was really good. I got to a position where I'm like, I think I'm now officially lost. And I did lose, but I took a photo of the board because he went to the bar, and I'm going to see if I could have figured out a way around it. I don't think there was a way out, but here's the gamble I took anyway. Can I get back in the office? Well, that's challenge number 1 anyway. Yes! There's something really creepy about offices at 9:10 at night. Right, my plan of attack: get changed, cycle back. My bags are all mostly packed up, so I only need to like put my chessboard in them, basically. Is there much point in me going into the toilets to get changed at this point? I don't even think the cleaners are here at this point. They're not in the building at all. Should I go in a cubicle? My man, it's 9:20. We're ready. This pace is kind of creepy and also flashy on my screen. Wow, yeah, that is not worth it. I thought, technically the roadway's quick, like shorter. It's a lot more like direct. So it's the way I go down in the morning. It makes a lot of sense going in the morning that way. I think I can do it in more or less like, I've done it best as like just over 15 minutes on the way in, but it's downhill. On the way back, it takes me like closer to half an hour, but that's going a different way. So I was like, I wonder if I go this way, how much quicker it'll be. And it's about 4 minutes quicker. And I was trying, and it was colder than it normally is because it's like 10 at night. And I had like no traffic as well, so no like hold-ups apart from traffic lights. Hashtag not worth the fucking stress. Otherwise, chess club, a lot of fun, really enjoyed it. Played 3 games, lost them all. One was like a 50-minute game, one was a 3-minute game, and one was a 5-minute game with 5-second interval increments. It was a lot of fun. I thoroughly enjoyed it. But it's bedtime. I've been trying to, I got back, had a shower, and I've just been like trying to relax because obviously I've just done a load of exercise. I've done so much exercise today because I did treadmill, rowing, stepper, cycle to work. I didn't go for a walk at lunchtime, cycle back. What's the weather like tomorrow? Am I cycling in? Ooh. High % chance of rain on the way in. We'll see what that's like in the morning. I got to the point of heading out to my bike this morning. I'm yawning. And at that point, I bailed. I was like, you know what? I'm going to stay at home. I've got some meetings today. It was threatening to spit rain, and I'd prefer to go in tomorrow if I have that. You know what I mean? So like, it's either. I thought if I went in today, I probably wouldn't go in tomorrow, and therefore I'd rather go in tomorrow. So I bottled it. I just had a bit of a lie-in. Yesterday was such a long day. Like I got up at 5. I was in the gym at 6, and I didn't get back until 10. Even left my keys up here. Damn it. Cup of tea time. It's 11:30. I haven't had a cup of tea yet. No wonder. This isn't a fucking... We started at 8 today. That's how many hours is that without a cup of tea? I can't even calculate it. You know why? Do you think Monty likes this? I put this lion in his bed with him. And he doesn't like it so little that he leaves the bed. But he doesn't show it much care and attention. Is that better? Oh, looks angry. There you go. How's that? Yeah. Best buds. Hi. Anyway, we seem to be at a state where I've got a lot of stuff going on. And I've only got 3 full days left in the office. So I go on holiday next week, and I'm off for 2 weeks. And I'm spinning a lot of plates, and I'm not sure who's going to catch them when I go. And I don't really care about that, to be honest. That is not my problem. But yeah, otherwise it's been a busy morning. We're getting lots of stuff done. I keep being like, I need to clean down my tabs and get organised. And so instead I create more windows. And I've got too many windows. And all of those windows have too many tabs in. It's a mess. My God, today has been pretty stressful, but I fixed the problem. And yes, I've got a list of people who are asking me questions, but I've been maxed for the last 2 days, so you can all wait till tomorrow. I'm going post office, baby. I got some deliveries. Always takes the piss out of me because whenever I finish cooking, I always leave the recycling. And it was a mistake, Monty. It was a mistake. Did everything else. Everything else. I did his pouch. That counts as recycling. Oh, dinner's done. Washing up is done. My baby. He's had his little... Well, I mean, he's sniffed his dinner. He's not really eating any. But he's had some, haven't you? Yes. Actually, Monty, you've just reminded me. I finished my dinner and I sat here because I was watching TV. But that placemat's not supposed to be there, is it? Because you lie on it and you roll on it and you scratch it. And then Laura gets hairs in her dinner. So, are you going to get up? Rescued, he hasn't managed to find it there yet. Look at this beast. You're huge, Moo Moo. He ran straight back in and it's not there anymore. No. If it were up to me, Monty, I'd let you. It's fine. I'd never get hairs on my mat because you just do it on Laura's. So I eat my dinner, fine. Otherwise, though, it's quite late. After getting, there was a huge queue at the fucking post office, and I got back, sorted out dinner. I'm watching. I thought I've got nothing to watch on TV. Well, there's a couple of things I want to watch. I want to watch the next season of Euphoria, and then there's some things on Apple TV I want to watch, but we haven't got Apple TV. But they're things that I'm not sure if Laura will like. So I need to start them. Well, she definitely won't like the second season of Euphoria because she didn't watch the first one. I need to watch them when she's not around. But the problem is, all of those things are things I want to watch, you know? Better Call Saul, for the most part, I actually kind of put on in the background while I was doing other things, rather than like actively sitting down and like watching it, if that makes sense. So I don't really have a thing to like put on in the background, like when I'm cooking or whatever, apart from like YouTube videos or podcasts. So I thought, let's put the Breaking Bad back on. So that's what I'm doing. So I've watched one episode of Breaking Bad. Otherwise, I don't really know what I'm doing with my evening, to be honest. I am a little bit stuck for ideas. Laura is at a social leaving drinks, I think, actually, rather than a social. The thing is, I'm in like a weird state where because we're going on holiday next week for 2 weeks. There's almost no point in me like getting into something, you know? Actually, you know what I should do? I should edit some photos for Instagram. I haven't used my Photoshop subscription. I should use it. Yeah, sometimes these like evenings when I just get like the evening to myself, they're like the absolute worst for my like mental health. It's crazy how much just one night on my own can like really fuck me up. I'm not even on my own, like Laura will be coming back at some point. She's literally at her boss's house at the moment, so she'll either be Ubering back or I'll be giving her a lift. But like, I can't tell you how frustrating it is, like not knowing what to do with myself in the evening. I have just tweaked a photo, which is a nice little photo which I've taken, which is nice. I did a little bit of Photoshop, a little bit of Lightroom. It's nice. It's a lot prettier now than it was. And I just was like, I'm gonna go downstairs and watch some TV. I used to be so productive. I was making some changes to, do you mind? Man, it's not there, my man. I was making changes to my vlog script. There's a couple of things, like programming things I want to play with, but it's just like actually having the motivation to do it. It's just like, it's non-existent. I think maybe if I went to the office today, maybe this is the reason why I should have gone to the office. Because I basically spent all day inside. That's the problem. Anyway, yeah, it's annoying because I used to be so productive. But last time I went on holiday, the last 2 times we went on holiday, is that true? I think the last 2 times I went on holiday, one of the times I came back and was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna sleep 2 hours a day. Or whatever the fuck I did. Pretty confident that was the holiday, Cape Verde. And then the holiday after that, Mr. Moo Moo. Yeah? I was coming back and I was starting my business. So I'm hoping that I get like the itch, you know? And I just need to figure out how to organize my time and do stuff without making it seem like it's too big and just like having fun with it. That's the thing. I don't know, man. It's so hard. It's 9 o'clock. I'm gonna scoop some poop, finish the episode of Breaking Bad I was watching, and then maybe put another TV program on. I might do some embroidery. I've got my little sewing kit down. I need to pick the next thing to sew. It's putting me off because I haven't really got much place to store the thread when I've finished with different colours of thread, which is such a dumb thing to be like stressed about, but it's causing me stress. Also, there's some really big flowers up here. They're causing me some stress as well. Ugh. There's quite a few flowers on there that are just going to be a pain in the ass to do. I just need to do them. I just need to relax. That's what I need to do. So that's what I'm going to do, baby. Right, well, it's time to make a grapefruit for breakfast tomorrow. Oh, no. No, I'm not going to the gym tomorrow morning. I don't need to make a grapefruit. I was literally about to get my gym bag ready and stuff. I'm not doing that because I'm going to the office and I'm going to the gym after the office. Right, in which case, I'm just going to make Laura a little care package when she gets home. Potentially a little bit drunk. And I'm going to take my little book and wiggle my booty up to bed. Today's been a weird day. Fortunately, no lifts were required for Laura last night. She got back in an Uber. And effectively, it's been a strange day because I came in. So last night we got an alert on call thing. I'm not even on call, but there's a fallback. So if the person who is on call misses it, then the next person gets it. So I got it, and it was related to the incident that we'd had for the previous 2 days in our team environments. And it's like, god damn. So anyway, that was annoying. Came in, so I'm like dealing with the aftermath of that, investigating, sending emails to Microsoft, doing some fixes, talking to some people. We had a load of people come into the office to look around because they're going to buy a different floor of the building. Talking about a load of stuff just in general, and then like as I'm packing up to go, like half an hour ago, I get a message that's like, hey, I want to put you forward for this. What do you think? And I'm like, oh, it's great and all, but I've got to think about it. And I'm on holiday soon. That's why I'm dressed like this. I'm dressed like this because I'm going to the gym. I actually came in normal clothes. My plan is leave here, cycle, go to the gym. I haven't picked because we had a meeting that overhung in through lunch. 2 meetings that overlapped. One overlapped and then the other one overlapped because the other one overlapped through lunch. So I've had basically finished work, had some lunch quickly, got changed, deal with this proposition. How interested am I? Haven't picked a gym session. I don't know what I'm going to do at the gym yet, so I've got to think about that on the way up. But I'm going to do a weights class. So I'm cycling there, weights class, cycle back. This is my work bag. This can effectively be sealed. This is my gym/cycling bag. That's the only one I need. Have I got everything? I had everything. And I went to the gym. Happy days. I did an arms session because I cycled there, cycled back. I hurt my leg on the way because some kids had thrown some big logs in front of the path, and as I tried to clear one, I threw it to the side. You know how big logs seem to have an ability to just kind of hit the floor weird and bounce and hit you no matter what. It smacked me in the back of the right calf, and now my leg hurts. So that's by the by. It's the next day now. Cycled back, had some dinner, chilled out evening yesterday. I was knackered, to be honest. Laura's at the opticians, and I am figuring out what we need to. My shoes upstairs. I've had a little bit of a lie-in, I've had a shave, shower and whatnot. And I'm now heading out to go get some fish for dinner. I'm gonna go get us some, get myself some toiletries for holiday. I don't know where my watch is though, god damn it. Yeah, yesterday, both me and Laura didn't sleep much last night because she got back relatively late and then was up. The wash bag's downstairs. Where is everything in this house? So she was like up most of the night and whatnot. So she went to bed a bit. She basically went to sleep at like 8:30, and then I managed to like get her up to go to bed. So I watched Breaking Bad. I need to watch The Boys. I've got so much TV I want to watch. Must be in here. It's weird because obviously we're going to go on holiday, so there's almost no point starting something new. This is the state I'm in, by the way, when I'm on holiday. This jumper hair. What the fucking? What is wrong with me today? Why? Got my fish all grandiose. Came back, sorted out the washing, talked to Dad for ages on the phone. Went to post office. What a fucking idiot, man. Went to garden centre. Then otherwise was relatively chilled out. Been doing some little bit of organisation, watching Formula 1 and organising things for holiday. That's basically all. Like downloading things onto my iPad. Getting all of our like shit together, all of that jazz. Now getting ready for bed, getting a gym bag ready for tomorrow. Laura's coming as well. Ooh yeah. You can see, look, stuff is getting real in here. We've got actual packing. We've got lists. Basically, that's what we've been doing today. We've just been doing some packing, doing some lists. We're basically making sure that we've got everything we need, you know, so we don't need to do any like panic buying. Otherwise though, we got up this morning. Both of us went to the gym, so we go to different gyms because Laura goes to one near work, but she came to my gym because I got some guest passes. Every now and again they flutter around some guest passes to try and get more sales, I guess. If I paid more, I'd get like one guest pass a month or something. But anyway, so we went, did some treadmill, did some rowing, or did some treadmill, and then and then some weights. I did treadmill, rowing, then some weights. But because I had Laura around, I tried to do bench press. So previously, I hate my hair like this, by the way. Previously, like I've been doing bench presses with no one like spotting me. So I've been playing it relatively safe. And I've done it like 30 kilograms. I could do like 10 or 12 reps. I'm up to 12 reps now for 30, I think. And I was like, right, let's see how high I can go. So I went 40 straight off the bat. I did like 5 reps. I'm like, that's relatively okay. 45, 4 reps, relatively okay. I'm like, right, 50. I did half a rep. I brought it down and I was like, holy shit, that's heavy. And then Laura lifted it up. Well, I lifted it up, but Laura took some of the weight. Well, that's not bad for my little pepperoni arms. So it was a good good sesh. And then, like I say, came here, doing some organisations. We'd had like breakfast, watch Formula One, obviously, and then we were doing packing, washing, that kind of shit. You know how it goes. And then we had an evening of playing games. We played Ticket to Ride. Oh baby, now it's bedtime. So, bank holiday tomorrow. I don't think we've got any plans. Potentially, we'll do something tomorrow. Potentially more of the same. Might be a bit of a walk. Depends what the weather's like, I guess. Yeah, happy days. Bedtime. And the other thing we've been doing is figuring out like books and games that we're taking on holiday with us. And I get some games from like Apple Arcade on the iPad. I've realised what Apple's strategy is just allow any old trash in the game market to force people into Apple Arcade for any semi-decent games. So that's what happened there, because they just allow just so many ads. They must take a cut of the ads. That must be why. But anyway, they're so bad, man. They're so irritating. But Laura's only recently got an iPad, so she managed to get a free trial. And then we're in a family, so it shared it. So, but there may be... Well, no, because otherwise, if we weren't going on holiday, we wouldn't play these games. But, like I said, was trying out some games for the plane and stuff. Like setting up things like Netflix, podcasts, books, etc. I spent a ridiculous amount of time today. Trying to really heavily over-engineer a piece of paper. So far I've been logging exercises and workout stuff in like this book. I can see like all the different things that I do and whatnot. And every now and again it's interesting to like go back to like here and see last time I did rowing at this date it was like 2025 and most recently it was 1942. But obviously paper is only so good, right? So anyway, I've moved to this. I've moved to Notion as like a better way of keeping my like stuff, like notes and things, that kind of crap, rather than OneNote. OneNote just isn't. The only advantage of OneNote is you can draw on it. That's literally the only advantage. Where Notion seems to be better for everything else. Anyway, I've had this weird like pre-holiday productivity bump. I'm like, oh, let's play around with this stuff. So anyway, I was like, oh, it'd be quite cool to like move my logs, because at the moment I have something where I write it in Google Keep, then I put it in the book, and then I can't search for like what was my fastest rowing time, you know, which is like kind of annoying sometimes. So I was like, oh, let's see if I can move all that stuff in, and I spent so long effectively trying to design a generic database for logging both treadmills and rowing in the same place along with weights and putting it all in one. And I was like writing equations so that I could have something that's nice and easy to type in on my phone while I'm in the gym, but then it automatically calculates like your pace and your average speeds and stuff. Anyway, because then in theory half of that stuff I'd know, and then I don't need to remember more and more numbers, because obviously the treadmill thing will tell me. But yeah, I spent way too long on that, to be honest with you. Otherwise, standard Monday shopping, and then otherwise we did fuck all. We've just been playing games, watching TV. We're in this weird limbo between like, we've got 2 really busy days coming up, and then we're on holiday. And like, we're in a weird limbo in between things, you know? And we don't really know what we're doing effectively, because like I say, we're like, don't know whether we're coming or going, because we just want to relax, but we've got so much to do. But so we've decided to front load all of the hard work onto tomorrow and Wednesday. Go back in the office. We've got a busy week. I've got so much on my plate. I need to not focus on how much is on the plate and get like, you know when you get like kind of snowblind to how much shit you've got to do? I need to just chip, chip, chip. And then obviously something goes wrong. Fuck's sake, man. Haircut time. Great day today. Haircut done. Wish you put some gel in it, but hey ho. Actually surprisingly fast as well, so, but that's a good thing, because I actually can't have a lunch today. I have so much to do. I'm probably going to be working tonight, to be honest with you. I'm planning on going to swimming later. We'll see if we can fit that in or not. I think, to be honest, I would prefer to stay up late, to go swimming and then stay up stupid late finishing something, but it's like personal admin-y stuff, rather than like work, so it'll be worth the time effort. But yeah, I think I'd prefer to do that than just go back and carry on working on it and not go swimming and then go to bed at like normal time. Okay, back home. I thought I was going to be, I'm here when I expected to be back, although I thought I was going to get back earlier because I had an interview with someone, but the candidate was never invited. So it was quite a quick interview as it happens. I'm back, I've cycled back, bike sorted. I'm planning on going swimming tonight, so I need to eat. That's my number one priority. And as soon as I've eaten, I can do other things, but I need to eat so my food can go down. I'm making a stir fry. Bit of an experiment this, because we're not 100% sure how we're going to split a stir fry in half. We shall try our best. Well, smashed it, and it's not even as late as I thought it would be. Swimming, I'm still getting cramping issues when I swim at night. I mean, I did cycle in and out to work and then go swimming, so it's not like I've not done anything today, but it was quite annoying. I did call it before it got bad, but I was like on the edge of cramping, and I'm like, I'm getting out. But yeah, did quite a lot of like stuff. So I did 200 meter breaststroke, and then I did 200 meter front crawl, 200 meter backstroke times 3, and then I did 1 IM medley, 100 meters. I was like, no, no more. So I just like bobbed around for a bit, because it was quite nice. I had like the pool to myself. It was nice and dark, and I was thinking about what I needed to do when I got back. Got back, Laura basically went straight to bed-ish, and I have been filling out like an employee assessment. There is a long shot of me being put forward and getting accepted for the next round of promotions. It's a long shot because I've had 3 hours to prepare for that. Like, for anyone who doesn't work closely with me, it's probably a tough sell, you know? But we'll see. So if not this one, then the next round. But that's why I was like, it's probably worth a punt of me having a go and at least like doing everything in my power before I go on holiday to grease those wheels and like see if I can get stuff in promotion. But we'll see. Like I said, I'm not confident. I'll get my hopes up. But yeah, so otherwise it's bedtime. I'm working from home tomorrow, so tomorrow is the last day before we go on holiday, baby. Last night I was thinking, this is kind of fun staying up late every now and again and just doing a little bit of programming. And I was like, maybe I could like every now and again, just one night, maybe one night a week, stay up late and do some programming and just have like some computer time by myself, you know? Headphones on, really in the zone. I don't really get the opportunity to do that much in work anymore. And obviously there's a load of like fun stuff I want to play around with that I don't necessarily get the chance to play around with in work. But then I had to wake up this morning. And my alarm went off 4 hours after I went to bed, and I'm like, okay, that's not too easy. But I think we did a good job. I'm currently looking at, we've got some interviews to do. I've got a lot of talking to do this morning up until lunchtime. And then I've got a free afternoon to push pipelines. Monty, come here, I can see you've got something in your beard. Let me get it out for you. Tea time. This is a risky tea because I've got an interview. Oh, Mumu, come here, give me a beard. Give me a beard. I'm on the wrong side.
You know shit.
Risky cup of tea because I've got an interview to do at 10:30. Hopefully I get the job. Annoyingly, most of the things I need to do today are blocked behind an incident that Microsoft have been having since yesterday. Still, Monty, can you believe it? So it's causing us some grief, it's got to be said. So effectively my day is admin and like handing things over, which is like kind of cool, but yeah. Okay, I am officially in like handover mode now. I have about an hour left, potentially more if I wanted to, but I don't, I'm knackered. I've done all of my meetings and I have sent off, I've done all my meetings, I've got everything as far as I can get it. There's no way I'm going to get anything else through at this point, so it's going to be better for me to spend a good chunk of time writing a like semi-detailed handover piece and doing that properly rather than like, you know what I mean, attempting to get something else over the line. So that's my plan. It does not feel like this time tomorrow, literally this time tomorrow, I'm going to be lounging around a pool. It's going to be ideal. And it does not feel like that. It feels so weird working so close to going abroad. And I've got to sort out the cat. There's so much stuff going on. Because I'm not working on like one isolated thing. That's the like pain. But that's there's so many like little things I need to pass over. God damn. But when you write handovers like this, like people realise how much you do, you know what I mean? So it can be like relatively easily go under the radar, all the stuff I do, because I'm effectively like supporting the team, trying to like stop too much noise affecting them. Whereas like other people are just doing tickets normally, you know? That is it. Massive handover written and submitted. Whew. Finished, ladies and gentlemen. We've logged off. Turned my computer off. It's not even on. It's not even asleep. It's off. My out of office is on. In Teams, I don't know what kind of mayhem that's going to cause. Hopefully it doesn't send messages to group chats. That would be really annoying. But anyway, it's there. So, the fly on the window. Right, we're expecting Laura to be back late from work because she's got like a lot of stuff to sort out. I still need to pack toiletries. The majority of those toiletries can now be packed, like right now. The main thing I need to do though is take the cat to the cattery. Just trying to figure out when they open. Not that I'm trying to get rid of the boy, but 5 till 6:30. Right, okay, so we have a little bit of time to play with. Laura's not going to be back. Right, what do I need to do? I need to pack my toiletries and make sure like my kind of backpack is ready. So like my hand luggage with like my camera and stuff, make sure that's all ready to go, including you. I'm gonna have to end this video at some point. Also, I'm about to run out of memory card space, so I only have 3 minutes left. Oh my God, someone wants his belly scratching. I'm gonna savage you, Jimmy. Monty, oh, you appear to be in a predicament. You've got 2 claws, now only 1 claw attached. Can I help you out? There you go. Yes, my baby. You're going to be so excited when I get your little cat carrier. Oh, I can do this as well, and I need to put the washing away. Right, I need to go stop talking about what I need to do and just do some stuff. But he gets really excited when he's fine with this being here in general. It's usually in the loft, obviously. But as soon as I make it obvious that we're going to use it, he goes mental. I think it's go time. Let's put some shoes on. I feel bad being the person that has to drop him off, but he's look, he knows some toys are in this bag. Okay, you ready? This is heartbreaking. This is just confirmation that he doesn't love us. Oh my God! What is this? Let me in it, please, Jimmy. Yes! God damn it. All right, wait. Ready? Yes. Got a bit. Cat owners are jealous of this. Are you happy? You happy bunny in there? Okay, Moo Moo. Let's go. I'm the one. I'm getting stressed about not being ready enough, and Laura's not even left work yet. I'm eating a pizza. Lord alive. I'm only really nervous about, well, firstly, I don't know how much stuff Laura has that she wants to put in my case. So I'm a bit nervous about that. And I'm a bit nervous about like how tickets work these days. It's not how I remember holidays working. Like, I feel like I've just got a booking reference at the moment. I've checked in, but like, I'm a bit nervous about that whole thing. Laura's kind of left it up to me. And when she gets here, I'm gonna be like, right, sit in front of the computer with me. Should I print anything out? Should I, do I have everything I think I need? I've checked in, so it must be fine. But like, I remember it used to be sent like an actual ticket and you take the ticket. Now it's all on your phone, but I'm expecting like a barcode and I don't have a barcode. Anyway, that's put me on edge. But I'm gonna end the video, ladies and gentlemen. I'm eating pizza and then I'm sorting out jobs. So I'm like cleaning up after the cat, because obviously he's not gonna be here for 2 weeks. I'm gonna empty the footage off my camera, pack away my camera, do tidy and pack my case, etc. We're getting up early tomorrow morning. We're going to the airport. We're going on holiday, baby. We haven't been on holiday in a long time and I'm excited. So, thank you for watching this video, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, I'm behind. I'm usually behind when I go on holiday deliberately. I'm not behind deliberately at the moment. I'm behind because I'm lazy. But, yeah, we're gonna have fun. I'm excited. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you're looking forward to a sick-ass video following this of me sitting around a pool not doing anything. I've got my GoPro there, so I'll hopefully do some snorkeling and take you with me. But otherwise, don't expect much in the next video. Lol. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you later.